Brian from the Disability Digest. There's some information that was recently released that I don't find too encouraging for Social Security disability recipients. It's up on the screen now. It's from the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, and it says 4 in 10 Social Security disability insurance beneficiaries die before their full retirement age. So this has been my experience. I'm going to give you my top tips that I have found that people do to stay engaged and live a full, healthy, engaged life. And my experience comes from doing this work since 2006. 172,000 people here at the Disability Digest now. I have had the pleasure of working with people. We usually have like 40% of our staff are disability recipients. So that's where I come from, and some wonderful resources that I have studied from and learned. So here we go. I'm going to put everything below around the description of this video. So the first thing is if you're a disability recipient and you've made it into your wait period or past your wait period for Medicare, you have access to some solid treatment for the most part. Many of you are on a Medicare Advantage plan, and you can pick a good plan, make sure that you're well covered, and get solid treatment. And if you're one of the few that's on a Medigap plan, well, even better, you can go to any doctor. And so there really is no excuse, in my opinion, for getting good, consistent treatment unless you live way out, like off the grid somewhere. Healthy lifestyles, balanced diet, regular exercise, and you might be saying, geez, Brian, that's easy for you to say. I don't have money for food. Well, there's a lot of ways that you can grow food, barter for food. Many Medicare Advantage plans have like a healthy food card included in them now, so you can take advantage of that. Now, I'm a big believer in exercise, and if you can't like get out and run and lift, it's not what I'm talking about, but whatever you can do, there are different forms of exercise pretty much for everybody. And Dr. Alice Mcgarry, who I'm going to reference at the end, is worked with people with different forms of limitation, and that's where I gain this, support and enthusiasm from. So with your Medicare Advantage plans, most of you have access to Silver Sneakers, or gym membership, or health club memberships that you can access, or Renew Active, or some type of fitness program that you can either go to or do at your home. You have, it's part of the plans, pretty standard. So take advantage of it. That's definitely will help you make a difference. Avoid harmful substances. Alcohol, love it, but gotta limit it. Tobacco, etc. That's the pretty obvious one. And for care, many of you with the coverage that you have, you can get remote telehealth treatment, mental health treatment. This can help you reduce your stress, deal with the life changes that you've faced with, and you have access to this, like I said. Here's some of the key ones that I'm getting into. Social and community engagement. I've seen too many people get their benefits, celebrate, sit on the couch, marry the remote, and their world just starts to shrink, right? They lose their social interactions, they lose their skill sets. It's just not healthy. So you need to find a way to fight against that. Financial stability. You're on a limited budget. It is what it is. You get a cost of living increase. You need to figure out ways to make that work. Here at the Disability Digest, we continually put out information that will help you maximize your benefits. It's one of the things that we do here. I'm going to skip through some of these, but work and volunteering. This is another form of engagement. So the people that work here at the Disability Digest that are recipients of disability, they find it very rewarding just to have something to do, to be engaged, and they may only be here an hour or two a day, whatever their health allows them to do, but still that productivity, that sense of contribution makes a difference. And not everybody can work here. Not everybody's a fit to work here, but you could do some volunteering. You could work for a Center for Independent Living. We've interviewed many people that do different things to contribute and stay active and stay healthy. Learning, reading, listening, going and participating in free educational events at your church groups. All of these things are wonderful ways to contribute and to learn and to keep your skills sharp. Mentoring. A lot of people do mentoring, like the Big Brother program and other programs like that that are very helpful. You may have lost some of your capabilities to work, but many of you have a wealth of talent that you could lend and pay it forward. So those are some of the key things. There's links to many of these that you will find below, like the research. Some has been done by the CDC, but there's a few things here that I want to point out. This is a book that I consider like a must read or listen to. It's A Life Well Lived, Dr. Alice Mcgarry. She's 102, and she works with people that have limitations or are disabled. And she's got a 10-year plan, and she's full of energy. She tells you exactly how she does it. The next is Tony Robbins put out a book called Life Force. Life Force breaks through all the latest technology and things that you can do on your own to help you feel better and to live a healthy, fulfilled life. So those are two. And if you don't or can't afford or don't want to invest in the books, both of these have many extended interviews on YouTube that are no charge that you can listen to and learn from. So I hope you find this helpful. Don't be discouraged by the numbers that are put out there. I encourage you to take action. Do the best you can to live a healthy, happy, fulfilled life, and stay tuned for more from the Disability Digest. Make it a great day.